What is up, everybody? It's your boy Rogue here. So I'm bringing you guys my day 2 YCS Indianapolis deck profile. This is the list I took to YCS Indy, and the list played awesome. I had a phenomenal day. Most of the decks I played against was all Snake Eyes or Snake Eyes variants. You guys saw the vlogs. You guys know what I played. I think my round one opponent was he was on Snake Eyes. I showed up to my game late, and I signed up for my deck late, so I got a game one loss. And I made a lot of changes to my list prior to the event because on my ride up there, I was listening to a lot of Pack. I listened to MST.TV. I watched a lot of Joshua Smith, a lot of Jesse Cotton. I watched Yugioh with her side deck series. And I was just picking everyone's brain through videos on what are some of the best options for format, secret text, things like that. And on my way there, I theory crafted this deck list with a combination of my own cards. And yeah, I'm going to get to the changes and go from there. I don't want to bore you guys too much into the video because we're already a minute in and you guys haven't seen the deck. Smash that like button to get the video up to 500 likes or at least 100 likes, but 500 likes will be the video goal. And leave a comment, tell me how you guys think. And if you guys went to Indy and you guys met me, say hey. And or if you guys went to Indy, how did you do? Or just say hey in the comments. One Yubel, you definitely don't need two. Two would have definitely been a brick. I'm glad I just paid the one. I wouldn't bump this up because one of the reasons why I didn't finish off, my final results was 7 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. And the reason why I lost the last round on day 2 was simply due to the fact that I made a big misplay. I forgot to leave a link zone open for Unchained Rage. So that was on me just being extremely tired, not paying attention to where I'm placing my monsters. And yeah, that cost me the game, and then I brick game 2. And one of the reasons why I brick because I opened up Yubel, Spirit of Yubel, Terra Incarnate, Ash, and like the Unchained Trap, which is bad. So you only need to run 1 because you can combo off of 1 just fine. 2 does make the combos a lot easier and simpler, but I find 1 to make the deck a little bit clean. 1 Terra Incarnate, you don't need any more. No third form. Third form is trash. 1 Shavara, it's really good. It pops. It does help you do all the Unchained stuff. It's the reason why we can play Princess effectively. 3 Spirit of Yubel. Spirit of Yubel is really good. Especially in this build, because I did add back Mature Chronicle. I'll go over that later. A lot of the times, if your opponent's on the bestial package, they can banish your Spirit of Yubel. You can use Mature Chronicle, remove 2, add this back to my hand. That way you don't have to worry about getting OTK unless they got a monster effect negation. But if you establish a board and have them in your hand, we have Nightmare Pain on board, you can smack them down and attack, and they have to run into him and take some damage. So, really good. 2 Gruesome Grave Swarmers. I know most Yubel players are running 3. Ever since I ran 2 based off the OCG results, I haven't changed it and I haven't felt the need to want a 3rd one. Especially in my Mature Chronicle build, I can just add, when I banish this, I can add it back to my hand at the end with the Mature Chronicle. Because a lot of the times, if I'm comboing really good with Mature Chronicle, I don't need to reborn Yubel. I can just, because Yubel's under my Veradrus. So what I would do is, I would Mature Chronicle, remove 2, add it back to my hand, and that way I have an extender on the following turn. So really 2 is all I really needed. And then outside of Mature Chronicle part, Shavara acts as a 3rd Gruesome Grave Swarmer. Wouldn't make any changes on that. I like the way this is right now. 3 Lotus, really good. Obviously the best card in the deck. 3 Darkbeck and the Beast, one of the best engine starters in the deck, probably next to Samsardi Lotus. My round 1 opponent, bro, I was, just because of Beckoning Beast, I opened up no Yubel engine. I was able to win with the Unchained engine, which I am shocked I even won that game. But I showed up late, had a game 1 loss. I didn't open up the best hand, but because I had hand traps with the Unchained package, it just got me there. And then game 2, I just went crazy with Yubel combos. Then for the hand traps, so 3 Ash, 3 Ghost Bells, 3 Ghost Ogre. Now I know in my vlogs I was leading up saying I hate Ghost Ogre. I loved Effect Veiler. The reason why I took out Effect Veiler is because I saw the uprising of everyone using Crossfire Designator, and I didn't want to get caught my pants down with that card specifically. And I was listening to, I forgot who was video. I think it was either Timebox or which is MST.TV, and I think it was YGO's video as well. But I was listening to somebody's video. They talking about how good Ghost Bell was, and I've always wanted to try Ghost Bell back in this format because I remember in Fire format, well, Fire King format rather, you can stop the Flambirds and slow them down a lot. And I knew in this format they can always chain Poplar and chain block you, so you can't Ghost Bell them. However, This is mainly for those times when you can hit the wanted in the draw phase, which is something you can do. It actually helped me win a game. And you can also hit Flamberge when they don't have the Poplar to try to spam and come back. So like mid game, it came up a few times and that's definitely won me games for sure. I didn't draw it as much. I actually drew the common one more than the foil one, but it was good. I wouldn't change it. Ghost Ogre was insane at the YCS. So freaking good. Made a big misplay against one guy towards the last round of day one. I still ended up picking up my misplay and won my match, and that was mainly just due to the fact that I just had to grind that game because I had Ghost Ogre to IP Appaloosa under after he IP'd, but luckily I was able to pull that one through. Ghost Ogre was good against Tempai, good against good against Snake Eyes Fire Kings. I played a lot of mixture Snake Eyes builds the entire day. For you guys that don't want to watch the vlog or didn't see the vlog yet, a lot of Snake Eyes. I've had 2 or 3 Snake Eyes Fire Kings, ended up losing against one of them because when he used the wanted to draw, to shuffle back to draw, he ended up drawing a Nibiru. He had 1 card in hand and he passed his turn. And when I went to go combo for the OTK, he nibbed me. My gut told me make a Appaloosa. I don't think I would have won on that turn, but that would have been a better play. However, I got a little greedy. We just went for the full OTK, got hit with a nib. And I tried, and he actually had the Karen to bait my no, he did Karen to bait my freaking Gen Buster, because I did play the Smart to go around the nib. And then he had nib. I'm like, what's the likelihood this dude got nib? I'm like, F it, I'm finna go for it. I went for it and that cost me the game. But other than him getting lucky, and then the Snake Eye Cash player, he won the dice roll. He went first. I think it was around 7. He went first. He beat me. I didn't have any hand traps. I had like 1 hand trap, and he was on Cash and Snake Eye. I was like, oof, that was kind of scary because I don't play against that deck a lot at locals. I think I've seen it once before going to that YCS, and that was like months ago, back in the Snake Eyes Fire King meta game. But yeah, he went first. He beat me. I went first game 2. I beat him. Game 3, he went first again. I had a combo hand with no hand traps, and he just popped off on 1. I sided in more hand traps. You guys see the side deck straight away. Yeah, man. Ghost Bell's good. 1 Call by the Grave, 1 for 1, Reese map. I love the Reese map still. Came up a lot at locals. Didn't see it at the YCS at all. And I did side it out a lot because I'm like, well, I'm winning without it, so I don't technically need it. It's just to help out those extra inconsistent hands. So it's debatable. You can probably cut that for something else you might like. However, in my local testing was good. Call by the Grave was good. Obviously, won me games. 1 for 1 was good as well. Mature Chronicle, bro, this card was freaking insane, bro. I was running Eternal Favorite over this, and technically it is a brick, but when you go first, it makes not having that second Yubel worth it, because at the very least, this can do something with all the counters. Like, it was one time I added back some Grey Skirmer with the add Banish card back to my hand. I was going to use the pop the stray card on the field effect, but my opponent ended up getting rid of this before I can do it. And then obviously I used it a bunch of times throughout the event, especially my Yubel, to spam my Yubel more for my combos to end on a better field. So definitely won't cut this again. Maybe when the Fiend Smith stuff come out, but right now this card is really good. 2 Nightmare Pain, and this is also the reason why I wanted to add Mature Chronicle. So when I'm comboing off and I open up the Nightmare Pain, with Eternal Favorite, I used to always just grab the Eternal Favorite, set the favorite, play the pain. At locals in my playtesting, it really didn't matter because like I never really needed the Eternal Favorite to win. It was always more of a win more. Like, it helped me when I was really bad and it barely won me games. But this right here, searching out the Mature Chronicle versus the Nightmare Pain, I can grab Mature Chronicle, combo more, and it helped me play through hand traps, which is pretty good. 3 openings of the Spirit Gates. Obviously, probably one of the best spells on the deck. Really good, really powerful. Help you do your Unchained plays. Then, of course, the 1 Terraforming, 3 Nightmare Thrones. Card's insane. It makes the Yubel deck. 3 Imperms and 1 Unchained Trap. 12 hand traps. I know in this format you need like 15 to 18. However, this did me good. Like I said, I only didn't draw hand traps twice. And those were the games I only really didn't draw hand traps once, and that was the game I lost. Like, because like I said, the only matches I lost was Snake Eyes Fire King, just due to him drawing the Nibiru off the wanted. I didn't expect him to have Nibiru. The freaking the Cash Snake Eyes guy, because that was literally a dice roll game, and I feel like I drew hand traps, I'd have been good. And then I lost at the day 2 just due to a misplay. And I drew with Madolches. Like, I feel like if I didn't draw with that Madolches, I probably would have been in a better bracket to probably either make a top 32 finish and or get sacked on the top 32. Because a lot of people who made top 30, who had an X2 finish, didn't make top 32, which sucked. Cause I would have been really upset, honestly, but at least they finished X2. But yeah, this is the main deck. It's 40 cards. I loved it a lot. My extra deck changed a lot as well. My stupid lamp thing keep falling off this GoPro. Oh my god, this is so freaking annoying. Hold on, oh man, this is so annoying. Stay on there, stay on. I have to cut that part out. All right, Gustav Max package. The lamp thing keep falling off. It was really good. It stole me a game round 3. I had to go against a Snake Eyes. I think a pure Snake Eyes guy. I went Appaloosa, Gustav Max. I went Appaloosa if I could bait the nib. Because I was going full combo. I had 5 monsters on board. I could tell he was waiting on me to finish before he could nib me. So I'm like, okay, make Appaloosa. Then Gustav Max, burn for 2K, attack for twice per game. Veridus was insane. Gem Buster was insane. Access Code Talker and Unchained Anguish was last minute changes. These cards were really good. I only went into them twice the entire event, but they always felt good on an as a try to break my board as a board breaking option. So shout out to Trinity Yugioh for the idea. Definitely stole it from him. He was definitely right on the money with that one. The one game I made Access Code Talker, my opponent just scooped and we went to game 3 and I ended up getting it. But yeah, this is solid. I love this. I wouldn't change this for the world right now. 1 Al Mirage, 1 Little Knight, Griffin. So the one time I did make Griffin against a Tempai guy around 7 that I ended up beating, he had Mind Control and Chalice. He was citing a lot of board breakers, which was like, brother, that sucked. But I ended up getting it game 3, so luckily to me. Mudcracker was insane. Appaloosa, Doodle Chimera, Promethean Princess. I could tell a lot of people did not expect this package. And Yubel, they were like, hold on, they were reading Princess, making sure I wasn't cheating them. Then of course, Rage and Yama. And then my side deck was dope as well. Bestial, Magnemon, Druid's Worm. I probably should have been playing 2 Druid's Worm. This is mainly for like the branded deck, which I did play one of. I played against my boy Uri Diaz's homie. We played like round 8. I ended up getting it at time due to the train packages burning for 2K per game. I'm like, man, bad man. I hate winning like this, but my bad, bro. Make train burn for 2K per game. I won game 1, he won game 2. Then he almost came back game 1, which is insane. Branded is such a good grind deck. But yeah, this was for Branded. Didn't draw it, but in playtesting it was good. Anti-spell, bro. This won me a game against Madolches and helped me draw against Madolches. Because I bricked against the Madolche player. And I almost came back. Because I opened up 3 Ash Blossoms against him. And I almost came back, but he ended up getting, because my hand was just that bad. Madolche had full. Madolche set up a game 2 though. I comboed off, flipped anti-spell during draw phase. Then during, we were side decking, it was time. So 3 judgments. Didn't get to pull it off. I actually had to get rid of it to use my freaking Mudcracker one time. But other than that, it felt good. Good at locals. D-Barrier, didn't draw it. Because I played against mainly all Snake Eyes decks and Snake Eyes variants. Then played against 2 Tempai players. And I only got beat by 1 because I completely goofed. Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, these were pretty good. Feather Duster won me a game against my round 1 opponent, so I wasn't really happy on that. And 3 Drolls definitely helped me out. I think it was a few games I went first. I had Droll on my deck against Snake Eyes. I resolved it on them, and then they just couldn't play. I didn't always side it in a lot against my Snake Eyes opponent. I only sided against my Snake Eyes Fire King decks, because I already knew if they summon Ponix, go grab the island, I can just Droll them, and their turn pretty much ends. But yeah, man, this deck played really good. I believe if we weren't in a tier 0 format, I definitely would have made top 32. And of course, that doesn't excuse my poor performance day 2. Day 1, I played optimally. Day 2, I ain't gonna lie, the night prior to day 2, I went out with my buddies. We had a good time. I went back to my hotel room. I was so excited I made day 2 and had a small chance to top. And I stayed up really late, couldn't sleep. And I woke up super exhausted before the tournament. And that, I believe that really is the reason why I didn't finish X2-1 versus finishing X3-1. But that's on me, the player. That's on my skill as a player. That's not on the deck itself. The deck itself is actually really good. It just, I played it poorly. But anyway, man, I was trying to fix this light thing. Anyway, man, tell me what you guys think about this deck list in the comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here. If you want to subscribe more, It's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.